Sorry, I had to run. I'm not standing underneath those. There's too many of them that are gonna come down. Welcome to A Simple Life. Today is gonna be interesting, and here's why it's gonna be interesting. We got trees down. We've been having gusts for the last about 5 hours of about 60 miles an hour or so. And I just finished putting up the greenhouse about 2 weeks ago. So we're gonna find out at some point today whether or not my greenhouse is still there or if the plastic's still there. In the meantime, I'm gonna walk up and see how much work needs to be done just to get up to Herman's to get him some food today, because we bring him food every other day so he has fresh, warm meals to eat. Let's see what we got here. Diva and Charlie have some trees down right here. I don't know what this is under here that's Charlie's, but whatever it is, it got squashed. Well, the house didn't get hit. Okay, that's good. Got some trees in here down. We got this one. All right, that's not as bad as I thought. Let's get this cleaned up. I try to be very conscious of where I'm at when I'm cutting trees or when I'm working in something like this, like a storm. I end up getting sidetracked. Some folks walk down, they say hi to me. They're the folks watching Charlie's place. And I talk to them. I cross through some woods. I wasn't thinking. It's a place I wouldn't have ever gone if I wasn't sidetracked. I get over there, they walk away. I start walking up the hill, and you're going to see in a minute, I actually get scared. The trees really start moving. Well, I got my saw pinched. This is a really hard or weird tree to cut down, and I'll explain why. It's being bent up there at the tip between those two trees, okay? So there's all this pressure trying to force it this way, but it's also holding it off the ground. And this side is also being pushed down. So even though I cut this with a plunge cut and I put a notch here and here and it tried to fall, it still didn't fall because it's being pinched, but it's being pinched in the ground. You can see the whole thing's kind of slowly moving back and forth because of the trees that it's connected with. Hey! So I'm gonna go get another saw and cut this one free. It's a standing dead anyways, but it's gonna come down right now. Sorry, I had to run. I'm not standing underneath those. There's too many of them that are gonna come down. So the likelihood of one of these coming down on top of me is slimmer, but for right now, I'm gonna wait for these gusts to slow down. These gusts are nasty. Like, I don't, it's hard to capture it, but these gusts are like 50, 60 mile an hour gusts. The last time I felt this was when we were in like Hurricane Floyd in Philadelphia. Wow. They said 60 miles an hour, 50, 60. I didn't think they were supposed to come last night, but all right, let's see if I can get past these guys. I'm just not going if the trees are flexing like that. I'll wait. I'm not in a rush to get squashed. All right, let's get up there. We'll go up to Herman's real quick. All right, make a break for it in between gusts. I just have to get up here. If I can get up here, I'll be fine. All right, I'm good. Whew. Yeah, see, I was right down there when they really started gusting. That'll make you feel alive. See those big old trees start flexing over you like they're gonna go down. So during this video, I end up disconnecting my mic and sealing the GoPro back up so that way it wouldn't be ruined by the rain. While doing this, I didn't realize the audio would come out so bad, or I would have just left my mic on there. But you'll see, some of the audio sounds a little rubbish. I'm sorry. All right, well, that's cleaned up. We're gonna move down,
start cleaning all the other stuff. The wind's died down.
I love learning how to use tools. No matter what the tool is, whether it's a butter knife or a chainsaw, firearm, excavator, I love learning new tools. So when we moved to the country, I had this new task that I could experiment with, which was how to run a chainsaw. The physics behind dropping trees, the physics behind how a tree expends its energy when gravity is 1. And so for me, this is a great example of me figuring out the puzzle of how to cut down this tree that's wedged and twisted and has these weird kind of pressure points on it. And if you're going to live in the country, I think it's very important to have somebody teach you how to run a saw.
It looks like that tree's going. It's in the process of going right now. Every time the wind blows, it goes a little bit more. I'm hoping it doesn't get caught up on this one right here. There's 2 of them leaning. I'm hoping it doesn't get caught up on this one and go this way and take out the power lines. I'm hoping it goes towards the house. It shouldn't hit the house. No, it won't hit the house. It's gonna hit the branches on those other trees and push it down. It's gonna take out the power lines. Herman's gonna lose power when that goes down. Okay, the reason I cut it like that, okay, is because sometimes these stumps will stand up. And I don't know who's going to come and clean this up. I didn't want them cutting this and this stump standing up and clocking them. It happens to people. They think because it's on the ground that when you cut the stump, nothing's going to happen. And sometimes these stumps will stand straight up and they'll come up with a lot of force, especially if this root ball decides to go all the way back down. It's thousands and thousands of pounds. So I cut it right here like this with the idea that it wouldn't bind if it swung up. And if it sat down, it would be fine. I still have a good cut. But if it swung up, then it would break free. It wouldn't pinch my bars easily. It could still pinch my bar if everything sagged down, but this was not going to sag down. This was going to go up, and it did go up. It went up a couple inches. It didn't go up like I thought it was going to. The greenhouse is still here. It weathered the storm. I'm knocking that over so it doesn't get blown around or anything. Look at the debris on top of it. I'm surprised there's not a few holes in it, to be honest, from these branches. Nothing. It doesn't look like there's any damage. Look at that. There's branches everywhere. Oh, the top end ripped out over there, but that's okay. That's not a big deal. That's just the top piece. I can put that back in. It's just the end. I can fix that. That's not a problem. No rips. The worst of it's over. Wow, I can't believe it's here, to be honest. I was ready to come up and cry like a baby because I put so much work into it and see a tree on it or something. I cleared almost all the trees, but these trees usually get blown that way. But after that storm, I was really worried that we might have a few go this way, but this is way calmer than down at Charlie's. Charlie's, the wind is whipping through that valley a lot faster. All right, this is a wrap up. I'm in my truck. I'm all the way up at Herman's. The greenhouse made it through the storm. Happy to say. I wasn't sure. I mean, the winds are nasty. Like, once again, I haven't felt winds like this since Hurricane Floyd in Philadelphia. Or maybe in St. Louis when we lived there and there was some tornado warnings. But this was seriously nasty. Road's cleared, we're good to go. I'm gonna go and take Herman his food, some warm food, some cold food, just enough food for him to eat for the next couple days. We usually bring up food like 3 times a week and then we bring it to our house on Sunday. Actually the food is from a neighbor, it's not our food. I just bring it up on a couple of the days. And we do that because Herman forgets what he has in his fridge and then he'll leave it there and then it goes bad, makes a mess. So this just kind of makes it easier. All right, well,
I'll see you hopefully another day. Hopefully we don't have some big trees coming down or anything like that, because to be honest, I just want to go edit some videos and relax in my office for a little bit. Alright, I'll see you guys. Thank you so much for watching.